Welcome to the Boulder PC Builder's Basic Setup Guide. In this video, we'll guide you through the basic startup instructions for your new computer. In the same accessory bag these instructions were in, you should find a power cable, an extra SATA cable, antennas if your computer has Wi-Fi, and extra internal power cables if your computer has a modular power supply. You can keep the SATA and internal cables in the bag as you will not need them to complete the setup process. Please note that in order to follow this guide, you will need some extra peripherals including a functional keyboard and mouse, a functional display that uses either HDMI or DisplayPort, and a functional internet connection connected by either Wi-Fi or Ethernet. If you're missing any of these items, you may need to purchase them and follow this guide after you have done so. Once you have unboxed your computer, there are a few cables you will have to connect. Starting with the power cable, which will plug in either at the top or bottom of your system, simply look for the large rectangular input next to a switch. Next, you will need to connect your display to the graphic output on the add-in graphics card. Outputs on the built-in motherboard are not functional and have covers installed to prevent accidental use. Any of the uncovered connectors on the back of the system can be used. If your system has wireless capabilities, such as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, you will need to screw the antennas in as shown. After you have tightened them, you can reorient them to provide a more optimal signal. If you do not have or require any wireless capabilities, you can connect to the internet by connecting an Ethernet cable from your router to the port on the back of the system. Make sure the clip is secure when inserting the cable. Finally, plug in your mouse and keyboard to any of the USB ports on the back of the computer, and plug your power cable into a power outlet, or as we always recommend, a surge-protected power strip. Next, flip the power supply switch on the back of the PC to the on position, and press the power switch on the front of the system to start up. You should hear fans start spinning, and if your computer is equipped with RGB lighting, it should light up. After a few seconds, an output should show on your display. However, first-time startup may take up to 3 minutes before anything is displayed. If your computer will not start or output any signal, ensure that all cables have been properly plugged in to the correct locations and that the power switch on the rear of the system is in the I for on position. If issues persist, reach out to our support. Once your computer is booted, you will need to follow the instructions on screen to complete the Windows setup process. Once this is done, go to Activation Settings and ensure that Windows has been properly activated. If Windows is not activated, use your Windows key, which can be found on the bottom of your system. If trouble persists, reach out to our support. This concludes the Boulder PC Builder's Setup Guide. Thank you and enjoy your PC.